guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trips weak. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Right.
This year in Madden, man coverage has evolved throughout the year, but has remained a part of the meta the entire way through. Currently with 0 AP, 1 step ahead, and inside shade abilities, you'll definitely face man coverage several times a day, usually in the form of a cover 0 blitz. If you happen to struggle throwing the ball consistently versus this type of defense, we are here to help. In this HuddleGG tip of the week, we're going to show you 5 unique routes that will help you move the ball at ease versus this 1 step ahead and inside shade meta that you are facing. So at number 5, we're going to be looking at a special hook route that takes an inward release and then stutters. This route can be found mostly in empty formations, and in this first example, we're going to show you one that comes out of the Steelers playbook. Now take a look at this route and see how it goes towards the middle of the field, and then it will stutter before making its cut back on its route. If you throw it before he stutters and point your left stick to the 9 o'clock position as you throw, you'll be able to complete this pass for an easy 5 to 7 yard gain every time, with the potential of a bigger play on a broken tackle. The key to this play is to make sure that the safety is at the 10-yard depth when calling it, to ensure that you have plenty of room to execute the pass lead, catch the ball, and get up the field. Now we're going to show you the same route in the Saints playbook, but from this time we're going to show it from an outside receiver. The same principles apply, as you want to make sure that the quarterback is 10 yards off the ball, and make sure that you pass lead to the 9 o'clock position in order to catch the ball and get up the field. So at number 4, we're going to look at the pivot route. This route can be found in a lot of playbooks and is a great way to attack the aggressiveness of a 1 step ahead or inside shade defender. In this video, we're showing examples out of empty tray stack and the stack Y flex formations, and show you how well this route can win on the pivot and yield some great yards after catch. So this next example, I want to show you how even when they're on universal coverage, when they have their X factor lit, you can still win on that cut because the pivot does a great job of making them go one way while you go the other and then get up the field. If you put route combinations on the field to isolate this route, you're going to see that you have a lot of opportunity to catch this ball and have a lot of space to take it up the field and sometimes all the way to the house. Now let's look at number 3, and we're going to look at a tight end option route that is amazing versus the man ability meta. It's a route that has an option to do a fade route versus some zones, and then has a nice hard cut post against man coverage. This route is often found in stack formation, and the name play is usually called levels. The best part about attacking with tight ends is that he'll never be pressed and will always have a free release. On this next example, we're going to show you out of a under center formation called single back wing stack, and we're going to show it against Overstorm Brave. You can see that even though the safeties are closer to the line of scrimmage, he's still going to be able to win with ease. So a great way to get the user out of the middle of the field is to pair this play up with the previous route we showed you, which is the pivot route. The pivot route is also found in a lot of stack formations and is a great way to get the user to bite down while you're able to attack the middle of the field to open up this route for big yards. That brings us to number 2, which is the tight end outside release seam route that can be found in 2 tight end formations, whether that's in shotgun, pistol, or under center. This is a great way to attack Mike Blitz 0, Overstorm Brave, or Mid Blitz 0, as you have the ability to block it a little better, and those safeties come down a little bit easier for us to bomb them over the top. This route just absolutely cooks man coverage, and 1 step ahead or inside shade does not help it slow it down. In these first clips, we're using the play called 4 verticals out of the gun wing slot weak formation. You can see how often we have the ability to block the inside tight end for extra protection and still have the ability to get our one-on-one matchup over the top. The second example, we're showing the same play we did earlier out of the single back wing stack, where we use that tight end option route, but this time we're going to show you how well the outside tight end does on his deep route to get over the top and stretch the field for us. This route can be very deadly as it tends to sneak up on people and not something a user is looking to help cover, which allows you to have so much more success with it. Now for number 1. This has been my favorite off coverage man beating route all year. Not only does it do a great job beating man coverage over the top, but it does so without the user being able to make a play on it. The play we're showing you in these clips is called In Go from the gun Y off trio weak formation. This route used to be about 100% win rate before the 1 step ahead became the meta. Now it's more like 50-50 on a shot play. However, if you want to increase your odds, attack taller cornerbacks as they have a harder time flipping their hips and recovering on the double move. This also goes for the wide receiver you're using. So if you're using somebody that's a little bit taller, he may be a little bit tougher running this route. I really like Odell Beckham Jr. as he runs this really smooth and gives you a really nice opportunity to win on this route. Another element that really makes this route so special is its rarity. It can only be found in 3 plays in all of the game. The play we're showing here in Go can only be found in the Chargers and Saints playbooks. The PA in and up is a play from I form and it can be only found in the run balance playbook. And the most common play is going to be dig and go. This comes from tray open and it can be found in the Bengals, Chargers, Commanders, Cowboys, Lions, Panthers, and Saints playbooks. So that might be the best option for you if you're not in the other playbooks already, to be adding this route to your arsenal. Now, if you've enjoyed these tips, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to our YouTube channel for free Madden tips all year long. This is AntCap24 and wanted to let you know that we appreciate you watching this to the very end and look forward to seeing you on the next HuddleGG tip of the week.